A very good morning, dear students. Let us start our social science class, chapter 3, Weather and Climate. Chapter 3, Weather and Climate. Have you gone to Kashmir? In Kashmir, we can find always the weather. It will be very cold in throughout the year. And in the summer season, the temperature it is not rising above 20 degrees Celsius. And the summer, it will be it is very clear and the sun shining brightly. And it is not every day. In the winter and all, we can find out the sun it is cloudy and the snow falling on all we can see in the Kashmir. And we will discuss or we will study in this chapter about the weather phenomena. We will study about the weather phenomena and we can see what is the weather. The weather, the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place for a short period of time. The weather means it is the condition of the atmosphere in a particular place in a short period of time. It is called the weather. It is in the short period of time and you can see it keeps on changing from time to time. From time to time this weather it is changing. And if you are seeing the morning it will be very cold and the afternoon it will be very hot and the evening it is the pleasant atmosphere. So the weather it is changing from time to time. And next we can see about the climate. What is the climate? The climate of a region is the sum total of its weather condition over a long period of time. The climate is a weather condition over a long period of time. The weather condition it is a long period of time that is called the climate. And we can see in different places of the world we can find out the different climates and the climates is changing. The changes in climates are responsible for the changes in seasons. And in India we can find out or we can see the 5 seasons are there: summer, winter, monsoon, spring and autumn. These are the 5 seasons we can find out in India. And next we can see the differences between the weather and climate. The differences of between the weather and climate. You can see here in weather it is the daily condition of the atmosphere at a particular place. It is the daily condition of the atmosphere or the daily condition of the atmosphere in only the weather it is in only particular place, and the climate it is the average weather condition of a place over a long period. Already we told the weather it is the condition of the atmosphere in a particular place and the climate it is in the the weather condition of a place over a long period of time. That is the climate. And second you can see it may change many times during the day. The weather it is changing many times during the day and the climate it changes after a long period of time. Long period of time only the climate it is changing. And the third point, it affects the daily life of people. The weather it is affecting the daily life of the people, and the climate it affects the food habits of the people. According to the climate they have to change their food habits, and the transportation, housing and the occupation, this all have to change according to the climate. And the fourth point we can see the scientists who study weather are called the meteorologists, and the scientists who is studying about the climate they are called the climatologists. These are the differences we can find out from the weather and the climate. Once again we can see here what is the weather and the climate. The weather it is we can see it is the atmosphere at a particular place for a short period of time, that is the weather, and the climate it is the some total of the weather condition in a long period of time, that is the climate. Next we can see factors influencing climate. The climate of a region it is influenced by many factors, and the first one it is a distance from the equator. The distance from the equator. And first we can see the distance. In today's class we can discuss about the distance from the equator. The climate of a place is influenced by its distance from the equator. The places near the equator are much hotter because they receive more sunlight than anywhere else on the earth, and the places near to the equator it will be very hot. Why? Because of the sunlight it is getting more to the equator. The sun rays falling on the equator are vertical and spread over a small area. You can see in this picture the sunlight it is the sun rays it is falling on the equator vertically and it is spreading in only the small area. So the equatorial region experience so hot climate, and however we can see near to the pole and all, as we move away from the region of the equator towards the poles, we can find out the sun rays become slanting and cover a large area. As a result, the polar regions experience cold climate because of the sun rays it is slanting and it is spreading to large areas, so it is experiencing the cold climate. And here you can see the sun rays near to the equator it is going vertically and it is spreading in a small area, and near to the equator it will be very hot. And the sun rays you can see the north pole and the south pole, the sun rays it is slanting. You can see it is slanting here and here, the north pole, and in the south pole the sun rays it is slanting, so it is getting only these places it will be very, because of the sun rays it is spreading in the large area. It is slanting and it is spreading in the large areas, and the north and south pole it is getting the cold climate, and near to the equator it is getting the hot climate. Why? Because the sun rays it is going vertically and it is spreading only the small areas, and we are getting the near to the equator it will be very hot. So this is the distance from the equator. So we studied the factors influencing climate. The first one, distance from the equator, and next class we will discuss the altitude, distance from the sea, directions of the wind and the humidity. This all we will discuss in the next class.